Hey Kyle, thanks so much for coming in today.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about home inspections. So I'm Tim Houk with the Houk Group at Keller Williams Realty, and this is
I'm Kyle with HDMK Home Inspection.
And Kyle's built a fantastic business, and he's one of our preferred partners. What's the longest home inspection you've ever done?
Probably one in Rouge Lakes, maybe like 9 hours. On site, doing the actual inspection, and then going home and typing a report.
It's a lot of home inspection. Good job. Good job. Let's talk about this. So 2 hours, and the buyer has the right to be there, right?
Absolutely.
But would you say they don't have, and timing is an issue for a lot of people, but I know we need to be working so we can pay for these things, right? So do they have to take off work to be there? Talk to me.
They're not required to. We always encourage them to. They get their chance to spend 2 hours with us. We develop a relationship. They can ask questions. They can point out concerns. We'll actually print it on site for them so they get it right then. They don't have to wait for it. And we get to go over it with them, so they get to hear it from my mouth, not reading it in an email, 5 hours later, freaked out about the inspection.
So let's say that work doesn't allow for that. Are they going to miss the opportunity to learn about the inspection? Could they show up perhaps later?
Yeah, they can show up right at the end of the inspection. We have people do that all the time. That way they can go through the actual report with us. They get to hear what we have to say, and we get to walk them around the property to show them everything.
So you walk them through, but they don't have to follow you into the attic? Or
No.
Okay. If they want to.
Good, yeah. A lot of guys do.
So can a house fail an inspection?
No. Not from a home inspector's point of view. We're there to give a evaluation of the property at that time. We don't pass or fail like a city code inspector would. We don't assess the value like an appraiser would. We're just telling you about the condition of the property right at that time, and it's up to you if you're going to buy it or not, or up to the buyer if they're going to buy it or not.
Sure. So. During their inspection period, they have the right to either say, hey, we're moving forward, or there's some items here that maybe we think are going to be too much for us to tackle, and maybe we should go pick another home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we save them a ton of money.
An investment, if you will. Here's a question we get a lot. Brand new construction, we work with a lot of builders and new construction developments. Buyers, they want to know, why would we do an inspection on a new construction?
It's the amount of stuff that we find on new construction is, it's honestly overwhelming. No one's lived there. You have your superintendents, they're good guys, they know how to build houses, but no one has gone behind to run the faucets, to run the dishwasher, to check all the plumbing, to open up the panel, to do infrared scans of that to make sure things aren't overheating or overloaded, checking all of the outlets. Those code guys will do some of that stuff, but not as a complete picture. So we have a strict process on what we do to look for things, and the amount of stuff that we find is a lot. And the move-in day on Friday is not the day that you want to find out your AC doesn't work, because that sub is not coming back till Monday. So.
Right. Okay. What all do you inspect? There's a house that's got a lot of moving parts, a lot of static.
Absolutely.
So what all do you guys, just to let everybody share with everybody? What do you guys inspect?
Everything in the house: the roof, foundation, AC, heat, plumbing, windows, doors, appliances, cabinets, sinks, electrical outlets, lights, fixtures, vents, exterior trim, roof. The entire structure is everything that we look at. Attic, all the framing, how things are placed together, safety issues.
Listen, and I really appreciate what you guys do. My uncle, he's a plumber. Can he inspect my home?
Yes, he could. Is it a good idea? No, absolutely not. So, is he knowledgeable in his field? Yes.
He's my uncle.
Yeah, and I know he means well, and he wants to do a good job, but he doesn't have that process that we have down. He doesn't do every step that we do. We follow our program. We do a series of specific steps on every house so that we don't miss things. He's knowledgeable in plumbing. He's probably not knowledgeable in framing or electrical or how hardy siding is supposed to be installed or how far the microwave is supposed to be away from the stove. So those are the things that where we would bring the value. He may tell you about some things that are wrong, but he's not going to give you the whole picture on that structure or that property.
Okay. If, let's say my uncle missed something in the house. Since you're swaying me to use you now. So my uncle, let's say that he had missed something in the house. What protection do you have in place for stuff like that?
We warranty all of our work, and so if something happens and we get the call, we'll take care of our clients. The state does have their standards of practice that we're required to follow, so you do have ability to, as inspectors as a whole, you do have the ability to go to the state and say, hey, look, he didn't follow these standards of practice. I want something to happen to this guy. He needs to be reprimanded. So you also have that avenue for disciplining someone, but we take care of our people.
Which is why you follow a process, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys are so super
absolutely.
thorough. But inevitably, it's you could inspect it on a Friday, and there'd be an issue come Monday. Doesn't mean you missed it. Homes.
We have a lot of mechanical equipment that fails, off and on. That's why you have AC repairmen and garage door guys and subs that fix things and plumbing repairmen. So things can happen, and they do happen, but we try to, as much as possible, predict the future and relay things that will come up in the future. One
example, and this was a unique one. We had home inspected. Items were repaired. The final walkthrough was done. Everything was repaired as requested. This was a Friday. Closed late on Fridays. Sometime Friday, there was a lightning hit the house and shut down all the stuff. Meaning, up until that point, everything was better than when the home was listed. So that just that quick, and all the electrical shut down, mechanicals, AC, garage doors, and so in the blink of an eye, something could change, and that's the value of having that home looked at, because you don't know if that's going to happen when it's listed, before you buy it, after you buy it. So,
what we do, we are able to, let's say something unfortunate like that does happen. Another area that we bring value is they always have our phone number, and our reports is right at the top on every single page is our cell phone number. So, oftentimes I have people call me and say, hey, I know you showed me how to light the fireplace, but can you walk me through that again?
And
hey,
that comes up on every inspection, by the way.
Yeah.
Fireplaces, no one ever knows how to light them properly.
So that's one way we can bring value when you build that relationship with your inspector, that we're out here in the industry all the time. We have vetted subs that we know. I have a plumber, I have an electrician, a roofer. If one of my clients ever needs one of them, a year down the road when something happens, they know to call me. So.
Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. We really appreciate it. Stay tuned for our next video in the series from the Houk Group.
Love it.